splendid I look.
In my opinion, the really marvelous thing is to have no legs at all and be able to walk just the same.
You call that walking here slither, that's all.
I lie.
You're a slimy beast.
I am not a slimy beast. I'm a useful and much-loved creature. Ask any gardener you like. And as for you...
I'm a pest.
He is so proud of that. Don't lie to me. I don't understand why. Oh, please excuse me. My name's Ladybug.
Nice to meet you.
So, I'm the only pest in this room unless you kind of green grasshopper over there.
Young fellow, I am Grasshopper, who is rather old, but not a pest. I am a musician.
Well said, old green grasshopper. In case you haven't guessed by now, my name's Spider.
James, your name is James, isn't it?
Yes.
Well, James, have you ever seen in your life such a colossal centipede as me?
I certainly haven't. How on earth did you get to be like that?
Very peculiar. I was messing around under the old peach tree when a funny little green thing came looking past my
Oh,
nose.
but I know what that was.
It happened to me too. And me, suddenly the little green things were everywhere. The soil was absolutely full of them.
I actually swallowed one.
So did I.
I swallowed 3, but who's telling the story anyway? Don't interrupt.
It's not now, Centipede. Why don't you talk to me started?
What's going on?
In case you didn't know it, we're going to roll away into this great, big, beautiful beach to live
A
on.
what?
Never you mind. But nothing could be worse than desolate houses to be full of responses.
Here, here, here.
You may not have noticed it, but the whole garden happens to be on a steep slope. And therefore, the only thing that's been keeping this peach from rolling away right from the start is the thick stem attaching it to the tree. Break the stem and off we go.
I've done it. We're off.
And who knows where it'll end if you have anything to do with it. It can only mean trouble.
Nonsense. You're now about to visit those marvelous places. Isn't that so, Centipede?
There's no knowing where we shall see.
What's that awful noise? Hiker, I know this sounds silly, but it looks as if the fence is breaking, and the peaches, ah!
I wonder what that noise was.
Well, anyway, you'll never believe it, but the giant peach is still moving.
It's rolling and bouncing on the steep slope at a terrific pace.
Will it ever stop?
But wait, there's the seed.
Sure, the peach and all its occupants aren't going to end up there.
I know James wanted to visit the seaside, but somehow I don't think this is what he had in mind.
It's heading for those towering white cliffs.
The peach is now only 100 yards away from the cliffs.
Now 50,
Now 20,
now 10.
now 5.
It's gone over.
Let's have some light.
Yes, light. Give us some light, Clover.
Blower? I never met a blower in here.
That's because he was up on the slimy ceiling, that lazy beast. But now you mention his name. He doesn't look like much of a worm, does he?
Well, that makes sense. I am not a worm. And I'm totally not a he either. I'm just a lady firefly, but without the wings.
Big deal. Come on, some more light.
I am trying. Stop nagging. I'm doing my best. Now just be patient.
Pardon me, but am I wrong in thinking you seem to be bobbing up and down?
Bobbing up and down.
What on earth do you mean?
You're still dizzy from the journey. Is everybody ready to go upstairs now and take a look around?
But where are the fields? Where are the woods? Where is England?
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm afraid we find ourselves in a rather awkward situation.
Awkward? We are finished. I may be blind, you know, but that I can see quite clearly.
We are floating beautifully. And sooner or later, a ship is bound to come along and pick us up.
Are you sure we're not sinking?
Of course I'm sure. Go and look for yourselves.
The boy is quite right. Now we must all sit down and keep perfectly calm.
This peach is not going to sink, and we're not going to be drowned. And every one of us is going to starve to death instead.
By golly, he's right. For once, he's right.
Of course, I'm always right. We shall get thinner and thinner and thirstier and thirstier. I'm dying already. I'm slowly shriveling up for the want of food. Personally, I would rather drown.
But you must be blind.
How cruel! You know very well I'm blind. There's no need to rub it in.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. But can't you see that?
See? How can I see if I'm blind?
Can't you realize that we have enough food here to last us for weeks and weeks?
Where? Where?
The peach, of course.
come along to say hello.
They're sharks. I'll bet you anything they've come along to eat us up.
Come on, James, there must be something we can do.
There is something that I believe you might try. I'm not saying it'll work.
Tell us quickly.
Go on, go on.
I'm afraid it's no good after all. I'm terribly sorry. We need hundreds of yards of string to make this work.
But, my dear boy, that's exactly what we do have. We've got all you want.
How? Where?
What about me?
Can you make enough?
But why? What are you gonna do?
I'm going to lift this peach clear out of the water.
You're mad.
It's our only chance.
Go on, James. How are you going to do it?
Skyhooks, I suppose.
Seagulls. I'm going to take a long silk string, and I'm going to loop one end of it around the seagull's neck. Then I'm going to take the other end to the stem of the peach. Then I'm going to get another seagull and do the same thing again. Then another and another.
Ridiculous. Poppycock. Absurd. Balderdash. Madness.
How can a few seagulls lift an enormous thing like this out of the water, and all of us as well?
There's no shortage of seagulls. We'll probably need 400, 500. I shall simply go on hooking them up to the stem until we have enough to lift us.
You're absolutely off your head. How do you propose to get a loop of string around a seagull's neck?
Let him finish. Go on, James. How would you do it?
With bait.
Bait? What sort of bait?
With a worm, of course. Seagulls love worms, didn't you know that? And luckily for us, we have here the biggest, fattest, juiciest earthworm.
You can stop right there.
Go on.
Seagulls have already spotted it. That's why there are so many of them circling around.
Stop it. I won't have it. I refuse.
My dear earthworm, you're gonna die anyway, so does it matter if sharks eat ya or seagulls eat ya?
I won't do it.
Why don't we hear what the plan is first?
Now listen to me. This is what we'll do.
Yes.
Yes. Come on, let's hurry.
Spider, start spinning.
Okay.
This is the 502nd seagull. I think that this one will do it. I can feel us lifting. It's working. Come on up, everyone. It's working.
Oh, isn't it beautiful?
Oh, look. There's a ship below us.
It looks like a big one.
You can even see the people on the decks.
Let's wave to them. Do you think they can see us?
What an adventure. Now, neither James nor any of the others know it, but the ship passing beneath them is actually the Queen Mary on her way to America.
I don't like it.
Nor do I, sir. Do you think it's following us?
I tell you, I don't like it.
It could be dangerous.
That's it. It's a secret weapon. Holy cat. Send a message to the Queen at once. And give me my telescope. The whole sky appears to be teeming with birds. What in the world are they doing? Wait a second. There's people on it. And I can see them moving. There's a, do I have this driving focus properly? It looks like a boy in short trousers and a giant red ladybug.
Oh, just a minute, Captain.
And a colossal green grasshopper.
Captain, please.
A mammoth spider.
Oh, dear. He's been at the whiskey again.
And enormous, a simply enormous centipede.
Call the ship's doctor. The captain is not well. Get help quickly. But look, it's disappeared into those thick clouds. Now we'll never see it again. Never mind that. The captain has flipped his lid. He's popped his cork.
I'm the captain now. Get him off the bridge. Take him below. He's sick.
Wow, didn't it seem as if the people on that ship really got excited when they saw us? But then I suppose we did appear a little peculiar.
What does it mean, James?
Well, what I mean is...
What he means that we all look mighty strange human beings, and why wouldn't we? After all, they have their ears on the sides of their heads.
Doesn't everybody?
Where, for example, do you think I keep my ears?
I don't know.
Right here, on each side of my tummy.
And I swallow soil.
I follow all the natural insects are growing on all the farmers' crops. I'm a farmer's best friend.
I think you're wonderful. It seems that almost everyone around here is loved. How nice this is.
Not me, I'm a pest and I'm proud of it.
Here, here.
But what about you, Spider? Aren't you also much loved in the world?
Oh no, I'm not loved at all, and yet I do nothing but good. All day long I sit in my webs and catch flies. I'm a decent person.
I know you are.
It is very unfair the way spiders are treated. Why only last week your own horrible unsponge flushed my poor dear father, jumped straight in the back.
But isn't it unlucky to feel
spider. Look what happened to Aunt Sponge after she done that. We all felt it, didn't we, as the peach rolled over her?
It's getting colder and darker. Why don't we all go down below and keep warm until morning?
No, I think they'll be very unwise. It'll be better if we stay up here through the night and keep watch. That way, if anything happens, we should be ready for it.
Well, I see that James Henry Trotter and his companions are crouched close together to keep warm. Little do they know what still lies ahead.
Oh dear, excuse even me. Listen how quiet it is. The giant peach is swaying from side to side, quietly, softly.
Just before dawn, they sit in silence, waiting for the sun and watching it as it comes up over the rim of the horizon for a new day.
Look, there's land below.
He's right. Hooray!
It looks like streets and houses.
But how enormous it all is. What tremendous tall buildings. Never seen anything like that before in England.
This couldn't possibly be England.
Then where is it?
You know what those buildings are? Those are skyscrapers. This must be America. And that, my friends, means that we have crossed the Atlantic Ocean overnight.
You don't mean it.
What was that?
It looks like a plane. It sliced through every single one of the silken strings as it went by.
We're falling!
Hell!
Save us! Heal us!
This is the end.
Do something, James!
I wish I had the answer.
Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye, Earthworm. I'm so sorry I was hard on you, even though you were as blind as a bat.
Centipede. Oh, Centipede, I'm positive you weren't all bad.
It's the end!
We've had it!
I don't believe it. We're not dead.
We're not?
We're not dead.
We're alive!
But how? Where are we, James?
I think we've landed on the needle of the Empire State Building.
How will we get down?
Don't worry, they'll get us down.
But James, why aren't the people hanging out of the windows cheering us? And all those people down there in the streets are waving loudly.
Maybe you think we're heroes.
You know, I think you might be right. They think we're heroes.
James was right. Everyone on the ship, Peach was looked upon as a hero, especially James.
And thus the journey ended.
But the travelers lived on,
Every one of them became rich and successful in a new country.
and the centipede was made.
Vice president in charge of sales of a high-class boot and shoe manufacturer.
The earthworm with his lovely pink skin was
Employed by a company that made women's face creams do commercials on television.
The spider, after she had been taught to make nylon thread instead of silk,
Set up a factory together that made ropes for tightrope walkers.
the glower became the light and set the torch on the Statue of Liberty and thus
Saved a grateful city from having to pay a huge electricity bill every year.
the old green grasshopper became.
A member of the New York Symphony Orchestra.
where his playing was greatly admired.
The ladybug who had been haunted all her life by the fear of the house on fire and all her children gone.
Mary, the head of the fire department, lived happily ever after.
And as for the enormous peach pit, it was set up permanently in a place of honor in Central Park and became a famous monument.
It was also a famous house.
And inside that famous house, there lived a famous person, James Henry Trotter himself.
The door would always be open, and you could ask James to tell you the stories of him and the bugs on the peach.